The Hare and the Tortoise. There once was a hare who was always boasting about how fast he was. He never got tired of telling the other animals how fast he was and how slow they were. The hare was especially boastful when talking to the tortoise. "What a slow fellow you are," he said to the tortoise one day. "I really feel sorry for you having to creep along like that. Creep, creep, creep. It must take you all afternoon just to cross the field." The tortoise was not amused. "You may be fast," said the tortoise, "but I'll bet I could beat you in a race." "Ha ha 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 ha," the hare laughed. "That's hilarious. You must be joking. A race between you and me wouldn't even be close." The tortoise replied, "Well then, let's try. Suppose we race to the foot of the mountain." "Sure thing," said the hare. The other animals gathered around to watch the race. "Ready," said the squirrel. "Set," said the mouse. "Go," said the raccoon. The hare darted off quickly and ran so far ahead that he was almost out of sight. The tortoise set off too, moving slowly but steadily. And after he had gone about halfway to the mountainside, the hare looked back and he saw that the tortoise was so far behind, it seemed as if he could never catch up. "This is not much of a race," sniffed the hare. Since it seemed to him that the race was already won, the hare decided to stop and take a little break. So he nibbled on some carrots and some lettuce, and he chatted with some friends. All this while, the tortoise kept moving slowly but steadily. The hare looked back, and he saw that he was still way out ahead. So he lay down in a pumpkin patch, closed his eyes, and pretended that he was sleeping. He didn't really need to go to sleep. He just wanted to show the tortoise that he could take a little nap and still win the race. But it was a warm day, and it wasn't long before the hare began to feel sleepy. Eventually, he nodded off and began to snore. While the hare was napping, the tortoise kept moving slowly but steadily, and after 15 minutes, he crawled past the sleeping hare. And after another 15 minutes, he was within a few feet of the finish line. That was when the hare woke up from his nap. He realized what had happened, and he set off running for the mountain as fast as he can. But it was too late. The hare arrived just in time to see the tortoise crossing the finish line. So the moral of the story is,
Sunshine wins the race.
Slow and steady wins the
Race.
Good job.